first attempt at creating any kind of a video log or something, but today I was thinking that I'm probably going to go ahead and see if I can check out the Quarry Road ATV trails. And I want to bring my camera along, so I can maybe show that information to other people and kind of help folks figure out where some of these trails are, because it's kind of difficult to figure that out. So here's the bike that I'm going to be taking today. This is my the 2020 Specialized Diverge E5 Comp that I got at the super sweet sale in Martin's that I got 40% off retail for it. And the only things that I had to do to it was clean everything up. Like the top tube had a bunch of soot and things on it from being next to a fire, apparently. So far I like it an awful lot. The future shock on it is pretty fantastic. I'm definitely a heavier guy, so having the future shock on there takes some of the snap out of it is really, really nice going down the road. The major modifications that I'm going to be making today for today's ride aren't anything super dramatic. So my bike is currently set up as being used for commuting. So I've got a couple of things in there. I have this top tube bag. I've got some pretty heavy duty, high pressure tires in there. So we're going to do something about that. And I have the fenders and racks set up on it as well. So we're going to change a couple of things just to make it a little bit easier getting around on a dirt road. Pretty hard work, but it's done. So I'm kind of on the fence about filming while riding, because I'm fairly low skill when it comes to that kind of stuff. We're gonna give it a shot anyway. One of the other really nice things about Waterville is that we have a YMCA, which I'm not going to show you, but it's over there. The kids go there quite a lot. It's a really nice place, but the Quarry Road is right up here on the right. So this is the new and improved graded Quarry Road. I gotta say, this is pretty nice. It was pretty terrible there for a while. I missed filming the right-hand turn to get in here because too many people and traffic and things like that. So anyway, you make a right turn, you follow this dirt road all the way down to the end, then some actual trails start. So I made it all the way to the yurt. I'm a little surprised that I'm not in worse shape than I am, because it's like 80 degrees out and I'm not in very good shape. But this thing's very cool. I don't know how long it's been here, but it's a gift shop where they'll sell you all kinds of cool stuff. And it's a great staging point for when you head out into more of the trails. You can kind of chill out here for a second and catch your breath, drink some water, which is exactly what I'm going to do.
This is also a cyclocross racetrack, apparently.
There's also a pretty epic trail map up here too. So if you're trying to figure out where some of the trails are, this is also available online, but you can always double check once you get here to the yurt. Alright, now that we got a little ways in here, I want to kind of point out that the road turns into this stuff, and it seems to be going okay so far, but that's got to be like 10 points to these tires, because like I said, I weigh about 240, and these are holding up to this mess. So 2 points for me, 10 points for Continental Gator skins, I guess. Did they come on the right track? I have no idea. This is like steep. I don't know. Maybe a little bit outside of my comfort zone. I found a bridge. I'm pretty confident that I'm going in the right direction. Just realized I'm holding my phone over the side of the bridge. We've got pretty much brown water everywhere, but not around. Bike's doing great. Tires are a little bit sketchy for what I'm doing, but I've never been out here before, so this is pretty fun. It's hot as hell though. Well, you can guess which way I'm not going. No. Yeah. So I rode through the dirt section, back onto the road, and then made what I thought was the right choice to get back towards the Waterville area. Turns out I got to backtrack a little bit.
getting pretty warm. The amount of road riding that it's taking to get back to where I started from makes me think that bringing the road bike was the right way to go, or the gravel bike, excuse me. Fair amount of traffic on this road though, definitely. All right, so circle back to a place that I recognize. We're coming down past the big steep hill by Colby. So now we're back on a North Street, which is where Quarry Road starts. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I hope so. Back crossing the river. And the Quarry Road entrance is actually right up here. Don't drop phone. Right up there on the left. So we're gonna circle back. I might take the North Street Trail just to kind of that involved in this too. This is actually a really nice little trail off to the right up here and heads right back directly towards my house. So this is the west entrance to the North Street Trail. This is a multi-use trail, so it's walkers and people on bikes and people with dogs and stuff. So if you do come down here, just on a bike especially, just keep the speed down. Like, be nice to each other. So the east end of the North Street Trail takes you out on this nice little back road that then connects again back down to North Street and basically takes you right back to my house. I'm just taking a break for a sec. I'm almost back home, but I wanted to point out something because I think this every single time on the way back to the house. We're on Burley Street, and I just want to show how Burley Street is pretty significantly more terrible than the trails out of Quarry Road. So just kind of an ongoing joke that I've had, but if anybody from the DOT ever watches this, go ahead and just replace this whole road. So I'm back at my house. I'm probably a little bit sunburned and maybe a little bit dehydrated, but I'm back. Everything was good. I wanted to kind of share with you the reason that I thought about making this video. It's because there's a pretty serious lack of information about places that you can ride and the status of certain trails around here. So I'm doing my best to kind of figure that out because there is a bunch of really fantastic stuff to explore out here. But I gotta do it one piece at a time. So this will be just exploring the ATV trail off of the northwest part of the Quarry Road trail system. Once I get more of my stuff together, I'm going to explore some more of the trails out there too, and then I'll share that when I do it. But this is kind of my first attempt at making a video about any of this stuff, so bear with me as I now get to jump into the fun task of editing everything back together.